all cleaned up for you. It's our finest value of the day. Let's look. Oh, guys, what a beautiful night it is. I'm so glad you're with us. Welcome. Let's take a look at the kind of power you get to experience with a pressure washer. You don't have to get on your hands and knees. You don't have to get the elbow grease out to scrub up the grills, because we can take care of that for you with this incredible Sunjoe 2200 PSI pressure washer. That's a big number, and it even goes higher. We'll tell you more about that in just a minute. There's a lot of really exciting things about this. First of all, it's an exclusive bundle, and this price is amazing. It's $100 off today compared to HSN pricing. It's $150 off of the retail price. Look at the before and after. The difference that can be made with the power of a pressure washer. How are your pavers looking? How is that driveway? How are the fences after maybe it's been years, maybe it's just been a long winter? We can help you take care of that buildup, the grease, the grime, the dirt, the debris, even in the cracks and the crevices. We are very excited about this. We've offered pressure washers for many years here at HSN. It's been 2 years since we've had a Today Special. So we wanted to just wow you with all the big features that you want, namely the number of PSI, 2200 up to 2800, and the fact that this guy, take a look at how cute he is, and wait till you see how he follows you around. You don't have to drag and worry about him toppling over anymore. There's a special design on this, and it's really, really something special. It's gonna give you the ability to take this anywhere, from inside to out. Well, you might not want to pressure wash your indoors, but maybe on the inside of a fenced-in or a screened-in patio. This is the pressure washer. We're gonna talk about the fact you can you interchange the attachments that you're receiving, and that's done so quickly and so easily as well. We love that we give you the extras, and that's something else we pride ourselves on at HSN. But we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty tonight with Bobby Milliken. This is an exciting night. It's been forever. Oh, look at you, just ready to go.
I'm a man ready to action. You said him. I'm like, oh, I always called her, but him, her, whatever. Whatever. We're here and we're ready to clean, and we mean business.
It's true, and this does become a best friend, whether it's a him or a her.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the upgrades that we've done since the last time around.
So first of all, if you've never owned a pressure washer before, this is the time to do it. You know what I mean? The spring is here, summer's coming up. We want to entertain, we want to be outdoors in our patio furniture, and so we're having guests over. This is going to be your new best friend. And look at this. I'm picking it up with just my pinky finger. It's only about 23 pounds. So if you're looking at it like this, like, is that big? Is that intimidating? No and no.
A lot of them
can I use this? Is this easy? Yes and yes, right? So I'm gonna get right into some demos, and I will promise you I'll take you in a top to bottom. I just did the paver. Let's go over here to the wood planks. You see how much dirt we've caked on here, right? The thing that you're gonna notice is that I'm not doing any pre-treating.
Wow.
I'm not on my hands and knees. I'm not rubbing and scrubbing. I'm letting the power of the water do all. You see how quickly I just did that?
It's amazing, because that's not just the obvious dirt. That's the really built-on stuff. This looks like a new piece of wood.
Exactly. So one of the themes you're going to notice throughout our show is, instead of buying new, just renew.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Save yourself some money. Maybe you got some patio pavers over here, some stones like that. Look at the true color coming out. You would have never known. You thought, oh, they're a little dirty, but then once I put the pressure washer on it, you can really see how dirty those actually were. And if you have in the middle of your cracks, you know what I mean, the driveway, those little weeds, they love to come up and say hello. So if you had some weeds in here, you could turn this right to the middle and just literally, look at that, I moved the stone.
Yeah, you did, that's a lot.
Because that's how powerful it was. So let's rewind here a second, and let me just tell you the pressure washer story, okay?
I like the long cord too.
So, yeah, and I'll go into the cords too. So pressure washers are rated by how much pressure they give you. It's PSI, pounds per square inch. So the higher the number, the more pressure, the more easier it is to clean. We are rated at 2200 PSI. That's a very good number. That's a very strong number. Matter of fact, this unit was modeled after our best-selling and top-performing unit at Sunjoe. Now, other pressure washers on the market, they may advertise their maximum number, which is a higher number. In our case, in initial discharge, it's 2800 PSI. That's the number it's gonna come out upon initial discharge, but we are rated for 2200, which is more than enough power, Callie, unless you're a commercial pressure washer going neighborhood to neighborhood. This is more than enough for me and my family to go out in our yard, do our thing, keep it up, because you know what it reminds me of, what we gotta do? to keep up with that curb appeal, right?
Well, there's no doubt about it. Have you looked at the outside of your house lately? If it's stucco, if it's regular paint, maybe it's shakers or it's, however, whatever the texture is, dirt and debris and mud and all of that stuff attacks and attaches. Even our things like this, your outdoor patio furniture, even cushions, right?
And we get judged by it, right? Or we get judged by how, if our house outside is looking dumpy and trashy and dirty, you're like, oh, don't want to go visit that house or stop by. Yeah. And in my case, I live in an HOA. I don't know what neighborhood you're in, but I'll get a nasty letter like,
Really?
Bobby, Mr. Billick, please clean up your driveway. Oh yeah, they're real. So this is a lifesaver for me. Not only does it keep me from getting those nasty notes from the HOA, but it just makes me feel good because it is this. Instant satisfaction.
Yeah.
Instant gratification. You clean instantly. Look at this rug, Callie.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about rugs.
It looks normal up here, right? If you kind of look at this area right here, watch this. I'm going to turn it on and just go slow. I can go side to side this way. I can even cover a bigger area.
Wow.
But as I do the pressure on it, do you see the bright white coming through?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would have never known that the true color of this rug is actually like gray and white instead of just a deep brown.
And the truth is, how would you clean that without a pressure washer?
You'd have to be down here, like doing this number, or I don't know what you do. You can't throw this in the wash.
No, and more than likely you'd be like, pitch it, let's buy a new one.
Right.
Think about how costly that is.
Right.
This is one purchase that you own. You own this bad guy. And by the way, it's on FlexPay. This is also, I want to give you all the details because it is our star of the day. This is a $300 machine in retail.
Is this free shipping?
I was just checking.
I think it's...
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's pretty... A 23-pound unit, free shipping.
Yeah.
Sold me right there.
Exactly,
Okay.
and $30 is all it takes to get this home on any major credit card. If you have an HSN card, it's only $25. So think about all of that. Oh, and there is a promo code for those of you who shop with us on our app. When you get ready to check out, it's a one-time purchase. You can take 20% off of your first purchase. So that's something else to take a look at on hsn.com or on the app. There's always special promos, but this is a one-day deal. I can't believe it's been 2 years.
So this unit is actually a follow me design. If I'll take you on a quick top to bottom. This is where you're gonna hook up your high pressure hose. By the way, we give you 20 feet of this, which is huge. That means you're gonna be able to get to all four corners of your driveway. In the back is where you hook the hose up. This is your power cord right. You get 35 feet of power cord. So 35 plus 20 is 55 total feet. That means you're gonna have no problem. By the way, are we using gas? No. Are we mixing oil? No. Are we pull starting anything? No. Are we relying on batteries? No. It's electric, it's powerful. You just plug it in, you put your hose in, and you go. Easy on off. We've included the handle. Assembly super simple. You pop the handle on and you put the wheels on. I love these wheels because this is what allows it to be that follow me technology. You can even lock the wheels. If you're on a slant, like my driveway has a slant, you can lock the wheels so that it stays in place and it's not going to tip. It's going to follow you around and not fall over. Like a regular upright could tip over.
Oh, for sure.
So what we've done is we said, you know what, Callie, we're going to give our customer the best value, the strongest PSI, the power of an upright, but with the ability not to fall over with the follow me design. So we've given you everything.
And those are all the upgrades that happen. That's just the way it works in, in the world of business and technology and product development. This is the best we've done. More PSI. I believe this is a lower price than even 2 years ago when you think about that. I mean, this is $149 today. After today, this is $100 more at HSN. Go into the retail market, good luck finding it for $300. It'll probably be more because you have to buy all the extra things. We love giving you the extras, and I know you appreciate it too. Wow, that's like an absolute night and day difference. What a beautiful way to, I mean, even the dirt or the leaves and things that you just need to kind of blow out of the way. Think about the grills, think about the windows and the screens. You just saw the outdoor rugs. Look at this, maybe your pool for the little ones sat in the garage all winter and it's got some mold and mildew. You know what? Blast all that stuff out. You don't even need to sit with a scrub brush or a sponge or anything like that. These before and afters, Bobby, these are like literally for real, like legit, the actual reality of how you'll experience it.
Mike was shooting these and I was like, look at those pictures. Those are amazing. I mean, that's better than some of the live demos I have out here because you could just literally see the color differential. Is like, okay, that's how dirty it was before. That's what you can clean it to or actually get it back to its original.
What amazes me is how it brings back the real color of the wood.
Yeah.
See how gray that wood is on the left? That's what happens from the outdoor weather.
And that's that dirt, that mold, that mildew, like year after year, season after season. So I'm over here with the car, and I would be remiss if I didn't tell you, Callie mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, this is our unit. We have onboard storage. So if you take a look close here, you can see that we have 3 different colored tips. Okay, so you've got a green one, it's on the back, that's a 25 degree, that's the level of the spray, okay, it's the fan. You've got the yellow, which is the most powerful, which is 15, and then I've switched to this gray one, which is the 40, which is the biggest fan, and I'm gonna use that on the car. So I'm gonna stand up here, show you the car. Heads up, Callie, I'm coming that way.
Get out of the way.
So this is gonna be great because, wow, Nico really put the mud on this. This looks like I went mudding or something, and I'm gonna get all this off with no soap, no pre-treatment, no rubbing or scrubbing. I am just using the power of pressurized water at 2,200 PSI. This is gonna save you time and gas of having to go to the car wash. You can keep all those precious quarters. You don't even have to leave your driveway, and you can do it all at your own time. Now, that was all the mud I got off there. I want to direct your attention down here. This is where it really gets dirty. The brake dust and the dirt debris. You ready? I'm gonna just do a little bit of this. I got the wheels up there that have some stuff in it. Down here, I've got the brake dust. All right, I'm just really gonna have enjoyment. Really, that's the best word I know how to describe it. It's enjoyment because you're instantly seeing how quickly and how easily something that was so dirty can become so clean so quick. Now watch this. Go ahead.
That was crazy. Did you see that before and after? This is live. This is happening right here. This is all of our reality. This is the way life is until you do something, you know, and on your own. You said it. It's so true. You pay for this in no time at all. I've owned my pressure washer for maybe 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
It has paid for itself over and over and over
Absolutely.
again.
We're going to go down here. Let's go. Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
I want you to take a look at the unit.
Oh, yeah, this is cool.
Because I'm going to do this. You ready? I'm just going to start pulling it, and I make sure my hose is out of the way. Watch it. It's following me. Even on this rough terrain, is it going to make it? Yes, it's going to make it because we have that follow me design. Look at that. It came all the way down here to me. That's what's so cool, because it's so annoying if you have a pressure washer the upright and it just kind of falls over. You got it? There you go. Come on down. Yeah,
listen,
come on
I'm
down.
a nature girl. I love being out in the outside, and I love taking care of things on my own.
Oh my gosh, we got all kind of stuff over here. All right, let's hit some of these demos. You got a dirty trash can. Is this your trash? Did you do this, Callie?
Looks nasty.
Well, there we go. We're gonna get all that sand, get it up the rim. Now we can get it nice and clean. That's one of the best quick uses is the trash can. How about the grill? The grates get so nasty. I'm not gonna do the whole grates, but you can kind of see, you can get that clean. I'm gonna shut this, look at the top. Look how dirty it was. I'll do one side. You see all that was there, and now you can actually see the true blue beauty of this grill. How it looked before, you probably wouldn't want to come over to my barbecue, but now you're like, oh, he's got a clean grill. I'll trust his hamburger.
Not only is it
you can't trust the food if you can't trust the cleanliness level, right?
And not only is it clean, it's so fast.
Yes.
To do it this way.
Yeah. How about your Adirondack? Look at this chair.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, and I'm like 3 feet away, 4 feet away. I mean, just look at that. I'll just do the middle part. You can just see that was almost very dark brown, and now you can see the true white. I'm gonna keep it going. This is fun. I'm fun out here, just cleaning stuff. Yeah. Okay. This is the slide. If you've got kids at home, you've got the little ones, you've got grandkids.
It's a nice big trigger handle right here too.
Anybody can use that. You just squeeze the handle. Yep. Squeeze it and keep holding it down. And there you go. Let all that dirt slide away. Thank you.
It is so satisfying. This is better than therapy.
I never thought of it like that, but I think you might be right.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it feels, and it's so squeaky clean. And it's because of the pressure. It's literally the pressure that comes out of the end of this nozzle.
Yep.
And while we're on that topic, those 3 attachments that you showed us, you can kind of widen the spray or narrow the spray, and that depends, determines the kind of velocity, right?
You don't even have to do it. Yeah, whichever, Finish the bike off. You got one more, I got one more on your to-do list, the kid's bike.
Not a problem.
There you go. See, I used to race BMX, and I remember as a kid, my dad would always clean the bike. Look, it was so powerful, you blew the bike over, Callie. That's a great demo, by the way.
It is really powerful, honestly, and that's what you want. But I mean, the reason I mentioned the difference of velocity is that it's not gonna be so powerful you're gonna have to worry about taking off the paint or anything like that. Even things like this, like the little border walls around your gardens.
You're just creating demos.
Okay. You know what happens? I just get so caught up and I just can't stop.
You just keep cleaning.
I love it.
That's great.
I love it.
This is a machine that you're gonna want to keep at your house and use it year after year after year because it's your go-to cleaning tool, right? This is the easiest way and the quickest way that I know how that you can quickly and easily just clean up messes, whether you just spilled some stuff in your driveway, or you just want to do a car wash, or you want to clean up that patio furniture, or you want to get your garage done. I don't know how stuff drips on my garage. I only have one tree off to the side. Somehow I get like stuff all over my garage. I don't know how it happens, but I want to clean my garage. So I use my pressure washer on my garage, and I use it on my driveway sometimes when I do a lot of demos from the house. I get mud and stuff. I use this and I get it clean instantly.
I'm telling you, my pressure washer is one of my most beloved things in my garage.
Yeah.
I swear, you will love owning this. If you don't have one yet, this is the most powerful pressure washer we've ever done.
Yeah.
And it's been 2 years since we've even offered one at a today's special price. So this is a significant price difference from today versus tomorrow, and certainly at HSN versus retail. You will spend twice the amount in retail. You're not even spending anything to let us ship it to you. That's free, that's on us, and it's on 5 Flex. So one payment gets it there, you've got a month to play with it. I think you're gonna be like me. I get like giddy about it because I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. You feel so accomplished and there's such satisfaction with it.
Absolutely. And let me just talk to you for a quick second about Sunjoe, because if you're not familiar with this, I want to invite you in. I'd love for you to be one of our new customers. If you've been following me for 5 years, maybe you follow Guy and I in the garden, you know about our battery operated tools. Well, this is our pressure washer. And when it comes to pressure washers, we are the market leader in the United States for pressure washers. And the thing about it is we want to give you the right tool for the right job and make you feel comfortable that you can do it yourself. Because you know what you're not doing, Callie? You're not waiting on the neighbor's kid to come over. You're not renting. You're not having to travel to a big box store, wait in line, and overpay for something. You're getting it right here, shipped to your door, free shipping. Did we say it's a 4-year warranty? Because it is a 4-year warranty.
4 years.
That's crazy.
Nobody.
So what does that tell you about the company?
No retailer gives you 4 years, but we do at HSN. We have a huge business with Sunjoe. This is a brand that's not just for the summer, not for pressure washing. It's about winter, and it's about spring, summer, winter, and fall. So come to HSN for the best yard products.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, the next thing I want to show you is something that was a true story for me in my life. I used to have a wooden fence dividing my house from my neighbors.
Yeah.
And it was there for 30 years, probably before I bought the house. It was starting to look a little wretched.
Rough around the edges?
A little rough around. First thing I did when I got my pressure washer a couple years ago, I took it to the fence, and I'm not kidding you, it looked like new again. Just like this sidewalk does. And it will happen to you too in your home. I promise you're gonna be like, I had no idea the color of my tile was that, because it looked gray or whatever the colors
Callie,
become like this.
we brought a piece of your fence.
This looks like my fence.
I'm sure it looks just like it. And maybe it looks like the one you have at home too. So I'm gonna turn it on, start in the area right over here. And
Watch
just
this.
Look at this. I mean, this is not something that I dirtied. This is years and years of actual wear and tear on this fence post. I mean, look at that. You can tell it takes a second to come off. That's how long you can tell this has been sitting out there gathering. I don't even know what is on here. Mold, mildew, pest larvae, dirt, debris, you name it. Look at that. Go, like to go fast. Boom.
Sorry, I get so excited about this.
So if this can do such a job on something as old and really messed up as this, think about what it could do for you in your outdoor space, in your back patio, your pool furniture, your wicker stuff, your rugs. There's just so many uses, and that's what I want you to think about as you're tuning in to Callie and I, is all the different places and spaces that you could use this and, really take advantage. You want me to go up there?
Second story, no problem. You can get the screens.
You ready?
Yeah.
Boom, look how far the spray can go. I'm going out of
know.
frame, I think. The guys are like, Bobby, keep it under control up there. I'm going way up there to the second level. But I'll bring it down a little bit so I can hit this gutter. You're under your soffits and under your gutter, some of the dirtiest areas that you can have. And I love that I can just run this along under here and start to get it clean. I mean, that to me is amazing. I'll keep going down here. I'll stay with the shot. Your doorway, your entrance. I mean, that's one of the most important areas. So all that white around the sides, look at that, just coming clean. I don't know if we can.
I don't know if it's coming, if you can see as much as we're seeing out here. It's dark at night tonight, but I'm telling you, you need the power.
There we go.
I will say that.
Here.
There are pressure washers, and then there's this one with 2,200, up to 2,800 PSI. That's a big deal. Oh, and we haven't talked about this. First, we did mention the 4-year warranty. We also mentioned free shipping at half price compared to retail. But what about this? You use less water because of the technology here.
I'll tell you about, let me do this welcome mat, and then I'll talk about the water consumption. So Look at this welcome mat. You would have thought it was normal, it was okay, it was brown. It's actually a light blue slate gray. Do you see the difference coming through as I go back and forth? And the power is actually lifting up my rug in front of there. So there is the before, there is the after. Now, Callie, you were talking about gallons per minute. This comes out at about a gallon per minute. What's neat about that is you're actually using less water. A regular spigot comes out at about 8 gallons per minute, and you only get about 40, 50 PSI. This is much less water consumption, but much more powerful at over 2,000, matter of fact, 2,200 PSI.
So you get the power, you're just not using extra water.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Are you gonna tackle all this stuff?
I mean, this looks like it needs a little help. So I'm just gonna go off to the side right here.
Needs a little help.
I mean, you will just love having this. Just a couple years ago, we ended up, Tracy got up on the roof and he cleaned all my barrel tiles on the house. Do you know how much money we saved by him doing it instead of hiring a company?
Oh,
I mean,
Callie, I've been quoted over $700 just to pressure wash my back patio. Can you imagine $700? I'm like, no, no, no. I'm going to save my money and go with Joe, right? You like that? And this is a true story, okay? I do all the Sunjoe products here in HSN. We have hundreds of products, or at least over 150. This is one of my top favorites, and this is actually the one that most of my neighbors come to my house and ask to borrow. It's the pressure washer. And as they're tuning in tonight, I'd like to say to them, this is your chance to get it so you don't have to borrow mine anymore. I mean, I love to be the good neighbor, and I love to spread the Sunjoe love, but I'm like, just pick it up. This is a great deal. This is the time.
It's half price from retail. It's half price from the retail market. You'll find Sunjoe in retail. Yeah. We are very proud to offer you the best values and exclusive bundles and the extras that who doesn't love extras that you don't have to pay for?
Yeah.
So this is the day to do your pressure washer. We'll say it again, and I know we've got a clock on the screen. We've got limited numbers on these for today. We don't have the 10, 15, 20,000 that we sometimes can with certain products. This is a limited opportunity. And look at the difference. It goes from drab to fab.
Ooh,
it goes from old to new again.
Drab to fab.
I know, it just came up. It just came out, literally just fell out of my mouth.
Look at those grates, the grill grates, that's a huge thing. Get that old food. If you've got kiddos, if you've got grandkids, the pools, the toys, the bikes, it's just, the way to describe it, the easiest way is it's instant satisfaction. It's like that instant gratification. You're like, all right, I can do this. It's simple. It was dirty before. Now it's clean. I didn't even have to use any soap. I didn't have to go on hands and knees and rub and scrub. I'm back here at the car again. All I did was switch out the tip, okay? I had the yellow one over there. I've moved to the gray tip, which is 40. The reason I did that is because this is the biggest fan area, so I'm not going to damage my vehicle paint job, okay? Because it's so powerful, you don't want to get up close with the smaller tip. So I'm using the gray for the vehicle. This is what I'm going to recommend that you use when you're doing your golf carts, when you're doing your big RV, Callie, when you're doing your boats, when you're doing your motorcycle. Again, save yourself the trip to go to the car wash, save your quarters, save your time, and look at all the stuff on the rims. Get that brake dust off of there, that dirt and mud from a crazy weekend out in the country. I don't know, Callie, where you took this car, but you really got it dirtied up. And you know what? You must have gone to the beach too, didn't you? You went to the beach,
gosh,
all right.
The sand.
Take a look here if you can see. I don't know if the top down. I got sand on the mats. I'm just gonna wash that sand right out of the mats. Boom, boom. Look how powerful. I can blow the mat away. Look at that. That's awesome. All right, stay with me. I'm having fun. So remember, this has the power of an upright, but it's got the follow me design. So make sure I don't trip over here. I'm gonna pull it down. You watching it? Is it moving? There we go. It's gonna follow me all the way down here.
Wheels,
guys,
so it's got so much more stability.
There we go. Yeah, now it's got the follow me design. I move downhill over the grassy turf knoll, right? And it just follow me. That's what's great about it. So you're gonna have plenty of rope or plenty of hose length and plenty of wheel space to get you anywhere you need to go in your driveway.
As a matter of fact, it's a 20-foot high-pressure hose and a 35-foot electrical cord.
Boom. And I'm gonna start backwards and go over here. So I got the kid's bike. That's over here. That's getting super clean because those are one of the things that get super dirty. My kids are very into biking. I was telling you earlier, I do BMXing. I used to do it. And I remember my dad used to have to clean my bike by hand. Now I just take these out to the backyard. I blow them, we get them clean with the pressure washer. How about the slide, the kids' toys, the baby bubble bath out there, the dog bath, whatever it is. If it's outside all year long, it's gaining that mold and that dirt, and you can literally just blow it away. Look at the Adirondack. Look how dirty it is. Can you see it?
I wouldn't be sitting there.
You would never
to
sit
have
there.
Any of your barbecue
Yeah,
burgers.
you might even think, you know what? I need to replace that. I'll just do half of it. Look at the difference. I don't know which camera. There we go. Can you see the... There we go.
And I will say, even if that was all baked onto that surface, whether it's the painted Adirondacks or the real or it's teak or all of the surfaces, even if that had been sitting out all winter long, if you take a pressure washer to it with this kind of pressure, it will look like new again. Again, you will save so much money by having your own pressure washer, and you own it. It's the best one you can find. It's more powerful than one we had 2 years ago that sold out early.
Trash cans, no problem. See how dirty the grill is? I'm back to the blue grill. I got to make sure I'm inviting for Callie to come on over. She's not coming over to have burgers when it looks like that, right? Now that true aqua blue grill comes through nice and squeaky clean. I could lift it up. I could do the inside, the grill grates in there.
Get underneath the hood right there, because that's where all the grimy grease...
Listen to you with the car mechanic talk. Get under the hood. I love it. Get under the hood. All right, I can't see what I'm doing in there.
See, that's where all the grease accumulates.
There, look at that. I'm just
sticky.
Blasting it away, all right? I think I did pretty good. And last one while I'm over here, if you've got like some pest nests, some spider webs, cobwebs, you just need to get up under the pergola, the gazebo, the roof, the gutters, whatever you need to do. You could just aim it, all right? I would actually use the yellow nozzle to get even more concentrated strength to get up under that, but that's your choice. We give you all the nozzles. You don't have to make a separate purchase. They come with it, and Callie, they stay on board. They're on board storage.
How else would you get up there to get that mildew off of that pergola, that gazebo? It's in all the nooks and the crannies, and when you've got a pressure washer, you can aim, and you can get high, you can get straight, you can get truly the kind of power and pressure that you need and you deserve. You're just literally getting it at half price today, and only today at HSN. The item for you to order is 888-514. Yes, there's free shipping. It comes with an extended 4-year warranty, and on FlexPay, it's $30. That's it. It's actually $25 if you have an HSN card and put it on that. Yeah, this is such a, I'm so excited we have it, and I'm so excited I got to be here to launch it with you tonight, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm glad too. So here's another great thing about it. It has total stop system. So listen to the machine. When I hit the trigger, goes right on. When I let go, it stops. And what that is that's a feature that it's a feature-rich technology. You would only find that in kind of the more high-end pressure washers. Well, we have that in this unit. So what that's gonna do for you is save you wear and tear on the motor and last you year after year, season after season. Now I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna hit this, see this white PVC one? There's actually, do you see the mold spots on it?
Oh my gosh, that is
See the mold on it?
Yeah.
All right, stand back.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. We're gonna start at the top and just start cleaning. I've got the yellow nozzle, just blasting that away. And look at those dots. You just get right on them, move it left or right, up, down. There's no right or wrong way to do it. However you want to do it is fine with me. And just look at the difference. This is the dirt down here that I can easily continue to keep cleaning, and this is the after. No, I didn't have to pre-treat. I didn't have to use the scrubber. Didn't have to soap it. All I did was use pressurized water. Again, if you're just tuning in, I know we're with our final 1 or 2 minutes. Go ahead.
A thought I have is if you, prior to painting a home, you know you have to you said pre-treat.
Gotta clean it.
This isn't pre-treating it, but it's cleaning it, which is what painters would do.
Yep.
Before you even put on a primer and all of those things. So I don't know what's going on in your plans or your goals for this summer, but it is summer. It is Memorial Day weekend, and that is why it's such a timely opportunity to get this at such a good price, half price from retail.
Well, this is the right place. This is the right time. This is the right company. Again, we've been in business over 15 years. We're celebrating 5 years with you here at HSN. Again, we are Sun Joe, Snow Joe. And when it comes to the pressure washer, we are the market leader, okay, in the United States when it comes to pressure washers. So you're doing your composite decking over here, that's gonna come clean with just the power of water. Again, we're talking about 2,200 PSI. Your planks, your back patio area, boom, very clean. These red brick pavers, that mud thought it was stuck on there. Well, think again, bye-bye mud, bye-bye grease, dirt, oil, stains, dirt, debris, mold, mildew, you name it, you aim it, you go with Joe, and you can't go wrong. Please take advantage of this offer. This is going to be, this is a great
And this is obviously our first airing of the day. We're going to be seeing this throughout the day, but if you wait, you do run the risk of it not being available.